Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, your Messiah has another little sermon for you today. And of course, I am here in the CFG Bank Arena where BZW Extreme Rules is going to be held and where I'm going to win the Universal title for the second time. Something that nobody in the history of BZW has done. But not here to talk about BZW today. No, 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 no. See, I've been I've been approached by fans over the years about one man. And that one man who I've always hated his guts. And of course, I'm talking about he claims to be the one and only TSK. Wow, I'm surprised I'm even talking about him, but here we are. I've been asked about TSK for many years. I've been asked by fans, "Hey, will you ever face TSK? Will you ever shut him up? Will you ever prove what he is saying about you is wrong or even right?" Well, let me just tell you. Let me just tell you, little Timmy. That's right. That's right. Little Timmy was, the recent fan that asked me these questions. Well, little Timmy, I'm here to tell you that the answer over the years has always been no. And you know why it's always been no? Is because, honestly, TSK just isn't worth my time. I don't care about him enough to want to face him in that ring. But, you know what? That answer changes this next Tuesday. And of course, I'm talking about the next show, the second show for this little startup company called UPW. So, TSK, I know you're signed there as well. But you know what? The answer, like I said, changes this Tuesday. So, yes, little Timmy, you are right. We should have done this match a long time ago. Just to maybe settle any differences we had. If we could settle them at all. Which at this point, who knows? Who knows? But I am here to send a message to you, TSK. You say that I've always doubted you? Yeah, okay, you're right. I have doubted you. I've always doubted you. You know why? Because I've never liked you. Because I never thought that you were as good as me. And this, now, however, maybe, maybe this match that we are going to have will prove me wrong. I I dare you, TSK, to try and prove me wrong. To try and prove that my doubts over you have been nothing but bullshit. But you know what? That's just not going to happen. That's just not going to happen. Because here's the thing, TSK. you have no chance of beating me. And you aren't going to beat me. I don't care. I don't care that this is a one-time match. I don't care if it's even a trilogy built up over several months. It doesn't matter how many times we face. The same result is going to happen every time. And that Jeff Morgan beats TSK. You know why? Because Jeff Morgan is better than TSK. Because Jeff Morgan is a more decorated wrestler than TSK. There is a reason. There is a reason why I was one of the first BZW Intercontinental Champions. The third, to be exact. It's why I was the longest reigning BZW Universal Champion at 567 days. There is a reason why I've won every championship that FPW has had to offer. This is why I've got this KOS Money in the Bank briefcase. Which, by the way, KOS better watch out when I have this thing around, because it's my bargaining chip for anybody. Now, as far as you go, TSK, you say that you want to choke me out, that you're going to choke me out? No. It's not the case here. What's going to happen, in reality, is that I'm going to be the one to choke your bitch ass out. I'm going to be the one to kick your head plain off your shoulders with this boot. It doesn't matter if I bring out the JKM kick to kick you square in the face, or even my deadly punt that nobody in the history of anywhere has ever kicked out of it. That is how deadly it is. And if I have to use that against you, which I'm prepared to do, then I will. And hell, you know what, TSK? I know you've got your little buddies, Jesse McCarthy, Jason White. You could bring them along too. You know, you can have them be fans at ringside. I don't really care. Or maybe you can prove what I've always said about you, is that you have no balls. You could prove that when you tell them to get involved. Because if they do get involved, then I was right. You really don't have balls. But you know what? I get it. Having a group is nice for a little bit, right? I mean, I have a group myself at the moment, and I've been the leader of many groups, even a member of many groups. Like, of course, I've been a leader of the Bullet Club. I was the leader of the Arising Generation until, of course, that was all taken away from me. And, of course, I am the current leader of the Rising. But, you know what? Here's the truth, TSK. And I'm going to warn you now before you learn it the hard way. You can't trust anybody. Doesn't matter who they say they are or who they really are. Doesn't matter. Because we all know, TSK, that Jason White, Jesse McCarthy, they're going to turn their backs on you. I'm just giving you a warning before they actually do it and you learn it the hard way. So really, TSK, I'd watch your back with those two. Especially Jesse. Because I know Jesse. And he is not a trustworthy man to be around. Jason, however, I don't really know that well. And sure, he may be a decorated athlete around the world, right? Just like me. But, Jason, you don't compare to me. So you know what? Facing you would be higher on my dream match list than facing TSK would be. But I'll worry about you later, Jason, because I've got 7 years of frustration, of vengeance, of beef, if you will, to settle with TSK. And this will be a first time ever. You've never seen this before. And that is why you're going to want to tune in to watch me beat TSK. You're not going to want to miss it. So go to wherever the hell on Twitch that you can find UPW. Because here's another thing, TSK. I talked to the owners, or owner rather, of UPW yesterday. And guess what? Jeff Morgan is UPW. So, TSK, I invite you on the next show of UPW on Tuesday night to come and find me. We can settle this beef we have. And we'll settle it when I kick your lights out. So TSK, I will see you on Tuesday, you dumb, insecure little bitch. Bye-bye now, little Timmy.